This is just so interesting and fascinating that I'm learning this morning, Sima. So in 1955, when Rosa Parks took that stand by refusing to stand, about 70% of the ridership of the bus was black, but the driver at the very front wasn't. In fact, they weren't even allowed to apply for those jobs. Now, in 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa Parks was in Montgomery. So was Martin Luther King Jr. So this is an incredible domino effect this all triggered. Tell me how Martin Luther King Jr. was connected once Rosa Parks took that stand.
You know, Martin Luther King was a young minister at that point, and he was really starting to make a difference. And he led the Montgomery Improvement Association, the group that formed to do the Montgomery bus boycott. His tactics of nonviolence were included in that and led that movement forward.
Now, that Montgomery bus boycott was more than just about being able to sit wherever you wanted and not having a spot. It was also about being able to work as a driver and to be able to drive the bus. And so this boycott had a huge impact on race car drivers, and a famous one.
You know, it absolutely did. And I love to think about opportunity.
Yes. So let's actually roll on this video of a car that we have here right in the museum.
You got it. So we have a loan right now of the Wendell Scott car it's a 1966 Galaxy, gorgeous car, fully restored. But what that speaks to is his pioneering efforts to be a race car driver in NASCAR. And I think it's important to understand that taking a stand, the Montgomery bus boycott, that opened up so much more than just desegregated seating. It opened up opportunity for careers, whether it was race car driving or, you know, another vehicle we have on display right now. We have a concept car, the Warrior. McKinley Thompson, one of the first ever, probably the first ever, African-American car designer.
Wow. So that's an engineering job, and it's something I think a lot of people don't realize when we speak about Rosa Parks and how she refused to stand. You think about desegregating buses, but not so much the domino effect that this had on career opportunities.
You know, absolutely. And what I love to think about is, what does seeing that array of vehicles do today? What does a child coming in today, can they think differently about their future? Because Rosa Parks and all the folks who led the civil rights movement opened opportunity.
It's really so amazing. And there is a designated space here that features, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, but there are really elements all throughout this museum that you can explore the contributions of Black Americans to our country, to Metro Detroit, in so many ways. And we'll have more information on our website at WXYZ.com. The museum is open today at 9:30 and most every day. So I'll toss things back to you, Sima. That domino effect, I know, is just something that I never realized before today, frankly.
Oh, Jen, this is so fascinating. Thank you so much for your live report.